Hello, Starseeds Lightworkers, and welcome to your Eclipse season reading. Now, I want to point out that the Taurus and Scorpio axis is attached to, or associated with, I should say, with the Pleiadian energy. And one of the eclipses that we're going to have is the Taurus full moon lunar eclipse on 11/19. And then we have the Sagittarius new moon solar eclipse on December 4th. But this is really setting all of you guys up for deep work with the Pleiadians all through 2022, because the 2022 eclipses are in Taurus and Scorpio, okay? So these eclipses that are about to unfold is going to send each and every starseed and lightworker into a mini dark night of the soul experience. There is a purging that needs to happen of old information, old light codes, just energies you've picked up along your journey, all that good stuff. There needs to be a purge so that you can be more open, a higher vibrational vessel to work with the Pleiadian energy all through 2022. All right, so let's start the reading, pull a few cards from the Pleiadian collective and see what they want to say about this mini purge, mini dark night of the soul, in preparation to align with them and work with them closely. Oh yeah, look at that. Mothership is coming through. Preparation for contact. Oh yeah, look at that. Cosmic unity is next. And creativity. Ooh, they're going to help activate a new part of your soul that you are just not aware of at this time. So the mothership, this is the energy of the Pleiadians coming in to work strongly with each and every person to help them with this purge, to bring them into cosmic unity, because you guys are going to be receiving a lot of channeled messages, a lot of information, upgrades, activations, light codes from the Pleiadians. And it's like you've got to be cleared out, and your vibration needs to expand to fully receive all that they are offering to each and every one of you. All right, so the Pleiadians are very instrumental in the work and progress spiritually of humanity through the course of 2022. And I love that this is card 21, and we're talking about the final eclipses in 2021, and they're happening so that you can have direct contact with the Pleiadians. And that, it could just be spiritually. Some of you, this could even be physically, okay? It's different for each of you, just depending on where you're at with your expansion and your light work that you're doing at this time. So the Pleiadians want to work closely with each and every starseed and light worker. And, everything is an act of free will, so you can reject and deny the guidance and assistance from the Pleiadian energies if you so choose, okay? They do want you to know that as well. This is a choice that you make to align to them. And, you have to go through this mini purge, this dark night of the soul energy, in order to align with them properly. So they really want to make that clear to each and every one of you. All right, let's pull some more cards. Okay, look at this. Yeah, it starts with a square. And it says, a challenging situation, a mountain to climb. And that is that mini dark night of the soul, the beginning of the purge that has got to take place. Next is house 8, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacy is now. Interesting that the 8th house is popping out because that is the house of Scorpio, right? Is 8th house energy. And that is, you know, the phoenix rising from the ashes, shared resources, sexuality, really intense emotions. So each and every star seed and light worker needs clearing of 8th house energy. And Pisces, intimacy, intuition, and compassion. So with this Piscean energy coming out, that's 12th house. Okay, and we are currently shifting out of the Piscean age into the Aquarian age. And so a lot of your light work for 2022 is going to be based in Aquarian age energies with the assistance of the Pleiadians. Now, in the description box below, I will put your guys' 11/11 portal reading and the Aquarian age reading that I did if you have not watched that yet, because it's definitely going to coincide with this eclipse reading because they're all connected. And now that I'm doing this reading, things are making a bit more sense for me. There's clearing that must take place, the removal of old Piscean light codes that you came here with, that you needed to work with to understand humanity. It's really hard to explain the way I'm feeling this, but it's time for these Piscean light codes to be shifted out of you, your programming to be rewritten much more into the Aquarian age vibe, consciousness, so to speak. And it's not an easy process, okay? And even though there is challenge, you know, with any purge, it's going to activate a part of yourself that leads you to new ideas, new situations, new relationships, and for you to connect with the Pleiadian energy, okay? So let's pull some tarot. Okay, King of Fire. Oh yeah, you are being activated in a whole new way. The Hanged Man. It's gonna... This darn purge. I don't like it any more than you guys do. Trust me. Oh yeah, because look at, there's death. There's that 8th house Scorpio energy again. And we have the 7 of Earth, 7 of Pentacles. This purge is not only opening you to work with the Pleiadian energy quite strongly, it's also going to release a lot of lower vibrational energies in your personal life and allow more abundance and flow to come in, okay? Now we have the Queen of Water, 2 of Earth, 4 of Water, and 4 of Earth. Look at all that Earth energy, Taurus energy coming through. And then Queen of Water, 4 of Water, and Death. There's that Scorpio energy coming through. So, wow. All right. So, with this King of Fire, this is major activation in your soul. Even if you identify as a Pleiadian starseed, or you are somebody who channels messages or works with the collective consciousness of the Pleiadians, this is different, okay? This is a major upgrade and expansion. Your connection and understanding and communication with them is going to be very strong, and the way each and every one of you experience that is a little different. Some of you, I do feel this is direct contact, all right? Some of you, this could be on the astral plane, and some of you, this is just channeling the information and then seeing all the signs and synchronicities. But here it is with all this water energy, the Scorpio energy, Death, Four of Cups, Queen of Water. This is an old version, old light codes, old programming that must be wiped from your mainframe, so to speak, okay? Because it's not going to serve you any longer moving forward. It's not. It will only hinder you to have these beliefs and these light codes active inside of you. It will only hinder your work and hinder your connection to the Pleiadian energy. And that's why it must be purged. And through that purge, you know, there may be some relationships in your life that have to change. Even you might feel like, oh, I need to move. This just my city or this neighborhood just doesn't feel right on me anymore. You're going to feel that inspired action to make different changes to better align you to this Pleiadian energy. And so what must be shed and released, you're going to do that because it's part of the purge, okay? And it's going to pull you out of really stagnated energy. Hanged Man, Two of Earth, Four of Water, Four of Earth, and Seven of Earth. That is just really slow moving, stagnated energy, especially in your personal human life. And that's going to change. You deserve more abundance. You also have been putting a lot of questions out there about everything that's happening in the world at this time. And, you know, this is crazy. And what's the purpose? And all these things. You're going to receive that insight from the Pleiadians. But also, I did get some information in your 1111 portal as well as the Aquarian Age reading that I did that will help answer that. But you're going to come into that knowing over the course of 2022, okay? You're going to understand everything that's happening on the earth plane and why and what your place is and what your mission is and what your work is. And you are going to radically shift inside of yourself in certain beliefs that you currently carry, all right? It's just part of this purge that must take place for you to go to the next level, all right? So let's pull some more cards. And you know, I love, I can't believe I didn't even pick up on this till I was getting ready to move on. Spirit's like, hey, hey, hey. So these two eclipses, Taurus full moon is Earth, and then the Sagittarius new moon, total solar eclipse, right? You have one fire card. That's that Sagittarius eclipse. That's the beginning for you, okay? The Taurus full moon, lunar eclipse, that's the beginning of the purge. And then here, this King of Fire with the Death card, that's like you being the phoenix rising from the ashes of what once was, now containing this new knowledge, this new wisdom, this new information. So it's a very powerful time for you between now and the end of the year. Right, so we've got devotion, tree pose, Callie. Oh yeah, look at you got Callie coming out on death. All right, yeah, there's some things that really need to change in your current reality. And then we have truthfulness. And it's not easy. It's never easy when change comes, right? But this is necessary for your service to humanity, for you to be doing your light work. It's absolutely necessary. This purge, this mini dark night of the soul. And the Pleiadians are like, you need to surrender. You need to relax into this energy, into this change, because here, what must be torn down, what is no longer, you've just got to accept that, not just in yourself, in your personal life, but in the world at large. You know, we are shifting in age right now, and there's a lot of different energy at play. Some of it looks crazy to us, some of it we feel good and we align to. You know, save all judgments, because we're shifting. So there's a lot of moving parts taking place, but remain true to yourself, okay? Remain true to yourself through all of it. And you are going to be receiving a lot of communication from the Pleiadians to help you with this process. And it's just like, you've really got to trust and surrender and accept as all these things shift for you. And when you come out the other side, you're a different version. You feel good, you feel strong, you feel focused and grounded once more, and knowing your purpose and what you're here to do. And it's just certain things have run their course, you know. Let's pull some tarot and go deeper on these. Okay, Scorpion with the 5 of branches, the 5 of wands. Yeah, you do feel in conflict about everything that's happening on the earth plane and your purpose in all of it. With the tree pose and surrender, we got the eagle, guardian of feathers. All right, this would be the king of swords. That is your crown chakra opening wide to communicate with the Pleiadians, so you do know your purpose, so that you do understand. Look at this, the bison with the ace of fossils. You know, Kali, that energy has to tear it all down for this beautiful new beginning, fresh start that's very stable, very solid for you. And this is your personal life as well as your light work that you're doing. And now you've got the raven, messenger of magic, which would be the magician on truthfulness. The Pleiadians are really helping you guys come into deeper knowing of self. They're helping to activate other spiritual gifts inside of you. You know, there are spiritual gifts, spiritual understanding that you possess that you don't even realize, because it's never talked about by any reader, any channeler, anybody. Okay, so you're not aware of that information inside yourself, and the Pleiadians want to activate it inside of you. And they're saying, you know, once you have this insight, once you have this information, do not be afraid to share, to open up and gift it to all you know, regardless of what they think and feel. Because next year, with these eclipses happening in 2nd house, 8th house, Taurus, Scorpio energy, everybody's feeling that. Okay, next year everybody's gonna have some sort of purge, dark night of the soul experience because of these eclipses. You guys are doing it here as a preparation to help hold the space, hold the light through all the chaos and crazy that will unfold through the eclipses of next year. You know, 2nd house, the house of Taurus, is about, you know, stability, luxury, money, assets, finances, things of that nature. So there's going to be shifting in that, as well as 8th house, which is intense emotions. Everybody's going through that, because just as you guys are helping shift the age into Aquarius, so is everybody who is here on the earth plane at this time. You guys just come here as aware of it, as the teachers, the masters, to lead the way. Okay, so you guys go through everything first, so you can hold the space, hold the light when everybody else is starting to go through it, okay? You always experience it first and you master it, and then that way you are explaining and you're walking people through, keeping them calm, helping them understand, bringing them clarity through the darkness of their dark night of the soul experience. All right, let's pull some more messages. All right. I will transcend every loss, and I will overcome fear. Okay? No matter what's going on, remember, call upon the Pleiadians to help you understand and move through it. It's all part of the process. Uncovering confidence. I am the missing piece that completes the puzzle of the universe. See, you are vital. You are important. You do have purpose. You are not crazy. Soothing impatience. There's nothing to do but wait. And, you know, when you're feeling really restricted, like you can't move forward, you're like, when is this going to be done and over with? It's like just surrender through the experience, be an open vessel so you can receive every bit of information possible. Awakening inspired action. Yes. There is only what life is asking of me. And you're going to know, you're not going to have this confusion, because right now things are just really, really weird. That's the best way I can explain the energy. It feels weird, okay? And it's time for a purge of all that does not serve, all that does not belong in our experiences anymore, all that is no longer aligned to our light work, in shifting in the Aquarian age and shifting out all the Piscean energy that is no longer relevant. And it's unity within yourself, unity with other light workers and starseeds, and unity with the Pleiadians. You are receiving a lot of communication and contact with them. They are instrumental in the different activations that you're experiencing, and they soothe you and they comfort you and they assure you through the purging experience that we're all going to be going through. All right, so it's like, this is not a scary time. They do not want you to feel afraid. And, you know, you need to make it known. Yes, I open myself to the Pleiadian light, to the Pleiadian teachings, to Pleiadian guidance, because it is a free will choice. And you just know you've got to go through this purge, but man, it is going to be so, so worth it. So let's pull some final messages. All right, have patience, soothing impatience, patience. Be patient and allow destiny to unfold at its own pace. Wow, you got surrender again. You got that with the tree pose, and now this. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in the present moment. Yes, all is well. It truly is. Inner worlds, your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Yeah, so you guys are always the start, okay? Everything that's going to wash over humanity, you guys are going to experience it first. Earth guide, your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. You are a guide to many. Free spirit, to be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Yes, releasing judgment of any and all, regardless of what they're doing, and saying, you know, it's good for them. My only contingency upon that is we must always protect the innocent being children and animals, right? Otherwise, let people do what they got to do. And now we've got the blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love inside of you, as well as the blue flame, the connection of the Pleiadian wisdom, love, healing, light codes, all of it. All right, so the Pleiadians are working with the Starseeds and Lightworkers very, very deeply over the course of 2022, and between now and the end of the year, it's all about the purge, the mini dark night of the soul that must be experienced to become vibrationally high enough and open enough to receive the messages of the Pleiadians. All right, so excuse me, those are your messages. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.